Hello, fifth graders. Today we're going to talk about the ethical use of technology, specifically using our Chromebooks, as we'll be getting one-to-one devices as of before January 2017. I'm going to share this with my homeroom students as well as my math and reading classes. We're going to talk about the digital communications usage with copyright, fair use, and public domain. So what do I mean by digital communications usage? Digital communications are just simply websites, videos, audio, text, and animated multimedia are some examples. So what is copyright? Copyright is a form of protection given to authors or creators of original works. Some examples of those works might include writing such as novels and poetry, music or audio recordings, art, photographs, movies, video games, computer software. And when you are the creator of works, you have the rights to that work. Your work is under copyright protection the moment you create it and make it into a tangible form. And in science class, we talk about patents. This is different than a patent because patents protect inventions or discoveries, and ideas and discoveries are not protected under copyright law. So let's go back to copyright. As the owner of works that you created, others need permission if they want to use that. So they need your permission if they want to make and distribute copies of your work, if they want to display your work publicly, if they want to perform your work publicly, and if they want to make modifications or adaptations of your work. They need it, all that they need your permission. Fair use. So what is fair use? Fair use is the right to make reasonable use of copyright material without having to get the copyright owner's permission. And I have a graphic of a mashups, and we'll get to that in a second, what that means. There's 4 points of fair use. First of all, you can only use a small amount of the copyright owner's work. So for example, as we're studying about rapid process erosion and how it forms features on Earth's surface in science class, I have this great article about volcanoes, but I can only use a small amount of this because I did not create this. Someone else created this. The second part of fair use, I have to add new meaning and make this original. I can definitely use some facts, but I still need to add new meaning to it. And I need to rework it into my own. And lastly, I can only use this for nonprofit purposes. So let's say I made a great presentation by using this source about the rapid process of volcanoes. I cannot go and sell that and make money because that is not technically my own original work. Public domain, what is that? Public domain are works that belong to everyone. It's publicly owned. You don't have to pay for it. It just can be freely used. You could mix it up and make money off of it. So back to the mashups like I was talking about for fair use. If I took some audio recordings that are available to me and I mix it up as a mashup, I'm able to then sell that if it was publicly available for me to use in the first place. So what is all this? Public domain, fair use, copyright? Why do we need it? This is a great video. It's 10 minutes long, so we will not watch it right now, but I will share it with your Google Classroom accounts because it is a fun way to show everything through Disney and Pixar is what the film shows about copyright, fair use, and public domain. So where are we going to get all of our information, such as images, sound effects, videos, and clip art that we use on so many of our projects when we're working with our technology? And we need to give credit where credit's due. So how are we going to do that? Well, District 112 uses Creative Commons, which is a great source that I'm going to show you how to use. So we're going to get in the habit of citing our sources when we need to. And Creative Commons does a great job showing us how to do that. So for example, if we want to look at dogs, for example, maybe we're doing something about dogs. We'll just search the comments, and if you notice I have some areas to click such as images, clip art, we got music, sound, videos. So first I'm going to click on images. Let's type in dogs. I already selected Google Images. Let's see, I like this first picture. Click on that, and let's see what it says. I'm going to scroll down here. I did not take this picture, so if I want to use this picture for my presentation, I need to check out what it says for the copyright. And it says I'm free to share this work, I'm free to remix it, and as you can see, it discusses what you can do with this work. Okay, let's try another one. Now I want to find out some music with dogs. And I'm going to click up here, right here where the copyright symbol is. And it tells me what I'm free to do. I'm free to share this work. I'm free to remix it. And if I keep scrolling down, it says I must give appropriate credit. So I need to explain where I got this if I'm going to use it in my, maybe I want to use this song in my Wii video. So Creative Commons is a great way for us to find videos, images, music, sound bites. We're going to start using that as we work on our projects. WeVideo, which we've been using a lot lately in your reading class and science classes, is an example of the public domain where I can use this information that they give me. So for example, if I want to use the audio is already there. It's free to use, as well as the clip art images and some of the other images provided on WeVideo. So that's an example, another source we can use besides Creative Commons, because we are using WeVideo for a lot of different things. Okay, so now we have our assessment. I'm going to share this with you in your Google Classroom account. And the assessment is just what we discussed today about copyright, fair use, and public domain. I'm going to ask you to respond to the video that I shared as well. And the questions are just include about copyright protection, what is fair use, public domain, which best describes Creative Commons, and an example of your own copyright works.